for me. You look so good to me. I don't need another broken.
Today's segment is pretty much talking about pick a struggle.
You pick a struggle.
You have to pick a struggle.
Gotta pick a struggle, bruh.
You need to pick a goddamn struggle.
You have more than 2 struggles. If you have 3, then that's it. It is over for you. You have to pick a struggle.
Hello.
Hello. This is Doubtfire.
Hello, children.
With your whipped cream and your weed.
Right. Oh my goodness. Okay, give me 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Okay.
All right, yo.
Oh, there we go. All right. Oh goodness. Good morning.
You're good. I think it's afternoon.
Good evening. Whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Welcome to another episode of Pick a Struggle.
Yes, welcome.
Right. We are here live at Fishbowl Radio Network at the Global Life Park in Studio C. What's going on, LaPree?
Hey, y'all. Ain't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? This is a little same old.
Right. What's going on your phone? What you looking at?
I was trying to get to the Pick a Struggle page so I can
look,
watching as we talking.
Amen.
But it's not coming up. Let me see. Where we at? But I do want to give a shout out to my auntie. Today her birthday. She's turning 60 years old today.
Right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Aunt Reva. 60, the big 60 girl.
Right. She over the hill and around the corner.
And down the street. She look good, y'all. She look real good to be 60.
Right. What did she do? Is she doing anything special?
I don't know. I think she was just born black. You know what I'm saying? That melanin popping. Like, shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
she must drink water. I don't know. But she look good. So happy birthday, Aunt Reva. Enjoy your 60th birthday.
Right. Oh, my goodness. I done a whole bunch of nothing this week. No. Oh, my God. So I got something.
What you got?
I got something that's 12 inches.
Wait.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Whoa.
What kind of show is this? This is not Pick a Struggle After Dark.
You got
Girl,
something.
I'm talking about iron skillet.
Oh. It's 12 inches round.
Yeah.
See, you got to start with that.
Bruh.
Because I'm thinking about length. I ain't thinking about width. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, so he talking about, okay.
Yeah, I had went to,
business.
because I was like, my mom had bought me some a few years ago, but I think I had lost them. You know, constantly moving around. So I was like, I want to buy another one. And I always wanted something to where I can use it for like years. And then when I have kids, I can pass it down to them.
Right.
Because I ain't got money right now.
Right.
So I'm going to have to invest in like physical
So your grandkids
Right.
are going to get a skillet.
Yeah. In my whip.
Them skillets come in handy.
Especially those iron skillets, they do not break. If you take care of them, it's like having silver.
Have you broke it in yet? What was the first one?
No, I just bought it the other day.
You got to put it in the oven and grease it.
Yeah, you got to grease it, lube it.
You got to prep it?
Yeah.
You don't know about the cast iron?
And it's a proper way you got to clean it, too.
Yeah, you can't put no water on it.
Do not put it, child.
Don't ever put it in water.
I remember when I was living with my ex, and he decides he wants to do the dishes.
Oh, man.
And I get home, and my cast iron skillet is in the dishwasher.
Not in the
Lord. So it was washed and dishwashed.
And rusty.
Right.
And I was like, look.
Don't you ever.
Look, I was like, I'd rather just clean up. Just don't touch nothing no more.
Not in the kitchen. You stick to the bathroom, the bedroom.
Take the trash out.
Take the trash out. Don't touch the skillet.
And he was like, look, I cleaned up. And I was like, but you ruined my damn skillet. It's a certain way you gotta. So the way I clean mine is I don't submerge it in water.
Right.
Like I have a sponge. Do not use a brittle pad.
Right. Absolutely.
And you don't want to use like a washcloth. Especially if it's like really, really dirty,
right.
Like when stuff sticks on it or whatever. But I get a sponge, one of those cheap ones, is like green on one side, yellow on the other side.
Yeah.
And then, dip the sponge in the water, clean it, and then rinse it out real quick. And then I'll oil it and then leave it sitting on the stove top.
There you go. That's the rules.
That's
I don't
the-
even put in no water on my. Well, when I had a cast iron, I lost it in my last move. It was stolen, but I didn't even ever put no water in it. I would pour whatever out. I would wipe it out with a paper towel, and then that's it.
Because that's your way of seasoning
You
it.
season it. That's how you
Yeah.
season it. Get the
Right.
flavors.
I think the first thing I'm gonna make is probably cornbread. I love
Absolutely,
making cornbread
you
in
got
the cast
to.
iron
Oh
skillet.
my god, cornbread tastes different if you make it in a cast iron versus a aluminum pan
Yeah.
or a glass pan. It's a it's a
Or when you
different
use
feeling.
Angel Mama and Jiffy.
Man, I don't like hot water cornbread.
Excuse you?
Yeah, unless the chick that made it for me just didn't make it right, I do not like hot water
So
cornbread.
you only had it one time, and you said you
Yeah,
don't like. Okay,
yeah.
well, yeah.
and I
done
saw
met-
like
done
she
met plenty
like
of people like that.
made the dough stuff and
No,
then
where they
threw
look-
it in the fryer.
Oh, they only have stuff one time and say they don't
Yeah,
like.
they don't like it no more. I didn't have friends that say they didn't like fried chicken, and I made it for them. They liked it.
What?
I had a friend say he didn't even know what hot water cornbread was. He was like, "Do you
baby.
cook it in hot water?" No.
No.
You dumb diddy. No. Made that. He liked it, and then he said he didn't like. I had another friend that said he didn't like meatloaf because his
I heard that
mom
before.
his mom used to make it with
Ketchup. That's the
and he
kicker.
didn't like it.
Yeah,
and I
'cause
was
you're not
like,
supposed to do ketchup.
like no tea, no shade, but she white, so I really can't.
I do like the red sauce they make with the ketchup though. Like
No.
No, you never put ketchup in.
No.
what y'all
meatloaf.
meatloaf put the gray sauce on it? What y'all
My
put that
mom,
gravy
my
on
mom
it?
would
No, you-
put tomato
tomato
sauce, but then when
sauce.
I started doing my own, I would make my own tomato sauce because I
Right.
make marinara all the time.
Uh-huh.
So I make my own tomato sauce to put on top of it, and it has like chunks of tomatoes and stuff in
Yeah.
it.
What?
And he loved it.
Because that's the only, well, I'm going to give you your props. Because I ain't never made it from scratch. But if you're going to make meatloaf, don't ever use Heinz in there. You always use tomato sauce or make your own.
Yeah, no ketchup.
No ketchup, ever.
This one girl I know, she had made one where I guess her boyfriend or her husband or whatever they are this week. He made he wrapped it in bacon.
Meatloaf, like bacon wrapped meatloaf.
And I
I've
was-
heard
You
of
doing
that.
too much.
And I ain't never. That was my first time
Yeah.
seeing it. I was like, if you like it, I love it.
Right.
I just ain't never had it.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to ever do
They
that.
doing too much.
Yes.
To each his own.
Because bacon gives it a different type of
A whole different
Yeah.
flavor. Yeah.
You don't get that meatloaf flavor. Now you start tasting pork. You like, I don't want to taste meatloaf.
All
It
I
don't
taste
taste
is
the same.
fried.
Right.
For real.
I feel like I'm eating breakfast. This ain't the same thing.
You know what I am a big fan of? Dre, have you ever made something like chicken teriyaki? I love that flavor.
I like that.
The
Yeah.
teriyaki flavor, yeah, chicken teriyaki.
Yeah.
Teriyaki could get kind of crazy if you do too much with it, but
Yeah.
if you
I
know
used
what
to
you're
have
doing,
a wok, and I used to make orange chicken.
What?
It's so good.
Dang. Oh, with some chow mein
Ooh.
or lo mein.
I think it's lo mein.
I don't know the difference.
With the-
they both
with the
noodles.
noodles?
They,
Okay,
yeah,
I
they
think
both
it's lo
noodles.
The noodles is lo mein, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Chow mein, I think that's dog food.
Why? Because it say chow. Because there's chow in it.
I don't know. Am I wrong?
Dang.
Oh,
Man, I'm about to
okay.
I don't
Google
even
it.
know.
I don't think I've ever heard of chow mein.
About to see. They're just different
Yeah,
kinds
look
of
that up
noodles.
because I'm not sure what that
Because I thought
is.
chow mein was with the rice.
Okay, well, it could
But I
be,
could.
but I don't know.
Difference between chow mein and lo mein.
I may got eyes like an Asian, but I don't know. I really don't know that too much. about
Okay,
Asian.
so chow mein is when they fry the noodles, and lo mein is when the noodles are stirred or tossed.
Okay. Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool. So
That's
I've
what's
only,
up.
I've only had lo mein then.
Yeah.
I've never had chow mein.
So chow mein, they're like thinner and a little like harder.
And they fried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Any.
what else did I do? Oh, and then I also got a Dutch oven.
What?
Oh, I
I've
got one of
always
them.
wanted a Dutch oven. I
What is
can't-
that?
When I can't, it's cast iron.
Yeah.
and it's just like it's a big pot.
Yeah.
But child, when it is so heavy.
Yes.
The cashier, I had went to Bed Bath & Beyond in the Highlands.
You
You
should have
couldn't
went to
carry
Big
it.
Lots.
Big Lots.
That's where I got mine from.
Oh no,
You don't do Big Lots?
not like that.
He went to the
They
name
got
brand.
the- Yeah, you bougie.
First of all, it was on sale, so I'm half
So
bougie.
you teetering on the
Right. He said, "Ugh, Big Lots."
I know, Big Lots.
The skillet was like $20,
Yeah.
and the Dutch oven was like $40.
What you
See?
doing with all these big pots? What's
Oh,
going
you
on?
Oh.
he ain't up on game.
No, yeah, he ain't up on it.
Okay.
I'm working on selling my food again.
Yeah. So he used to sell food, y'all. when
Back in the
Back
day.
in the day.
Right.
At
Like-
work. like food gear. I'm talking about fried
Lasagnas,
chicken,
fried-
mashed potatoes, green beans, cornbread,
Cheesecakes.
cheesecake. I'm talking about. We only got 45 minutes to eat.
So you were the plate lady, huh?
Yeah.
Right. We'll be
Yeah.
at work, and then I have the stuff. I had to come into work like 10, 15 minutes early to make sure it was
prep
in the
it.
refrigerator.
Right.
Yeah.
Because everybody had their lunch in there.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we let out for lunch, everybody was like, okay, I want to play.
And nobody came back from lunch because they was asleep.
Yeah.
That's
That's
crazy.
what that good food will do to you.
So
They
if I
was
get a
knocked
food
out.
truck, you gonna work on the food truck?
Yeah, sooner or later.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you should.
Working on it. I might have to work on my credit for a little bit.
What's the
but
name of this food line that you got going?
I don't even have a name for it.
Well, we gotta work on something.
Oh, on YouTube, because
Yeah.
I was doing the YouTube videos. It was just what you cooking.
You should
Yeah.
call it.
Because people was always calling me every time. It didn't even matter what
Yeah.
time of day, before in the morning. What you cooking?
What
I
you
ain't
cooking?
cooking nothing.
What you cooking? I
Right.
like that. You should call them Dre plates.
That's a good idea.
That's
I
cute,
like that.
cute and basic.
Yeah.
But yeah,
man,
and he
basic.
don't never plug his YouTube channel, but y'all need to start watching what you're cooking on YouTube.
Right.
And then we got some stuff coming in at the top of
Yeah,
August. so
that's
look
why
out
I'm
for that.
making an investment buying some good skillets.
Right.
And next
Yeah.
is silverware.
Yes. Yes. Because I've had a couple friends like, you know what, Dre be cooking his butt off, but we going to have to stop with this plasticware. And I was like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? You got to cry before you walk. We started
Straight
the
up.
bottom, you know what I'm saying? We
But
tryna-
ain't nobody gonna want to pay extra for that silverware. You know what I'm saying?
But I was
Right.
like, I'll be eating by myself, so it was like,
Yeah, and my one friend, she was like, tell him to quit saying that. We know.
They
We
tripping.
know.
I don't care. I'm one of those people, like, y'all see the argument on Facebook and stuff when you be like, oh, a real man shouldn't eat off a paper plate or with plasticware or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. Like, serve me on a paper towel. I don't care. I'll eat it.
right. Chad, this
real.
one guy
As long as it's good.
this one guy had cooked for. I had came over and I was real cool with him and his girlfriend and their kids and stuff. And I had came over and made lasagna. He was eating it out of his hand, like he was
Oh my
walking
goodness.
around with no
Like a
plate or
sandwich.
With just a
nothing.
chunk of lasagna in his
Yeah,
hand.
just a chunk of lasagna and eating it and dropping it on the floor.
Oh my
Yo.
goodness. He would have got beat up. He dropping it on my carpet.
And this girl was like, "Dude, I just cleaned the floor.
For real.
What is wrong with you?"
What was it?
It was
yeah.
that
He was
good.
like,
It was just that good. He was like, F the plate, F the
Right.
silverware.
And then the friend I had, he was like, and he big and black.
Yeah.
Talking something he don't eat fried chicken.
Wait, hold on.
I was like, look,
from the job?
no, this is no, we went to school together.
Oh, okay. I finna say.
But he was like, I don't eat fried chicken. I was like, since when?
You was eating it yesterday?
But no, I ain't
It's
never
all
seen
on your
him
neck.
eat it, but I just assumed. I was
'Cause he
like,
was
you
big.
fat and black, so I'm just deducing that you eat chicken.
It'd be
Fat
so
and
funny
black.
when I see people that are heavy set talking about what they don't eat.
And they picky.
You know what? You lying.
Man.
You lying.
Boy, them fat picky eaters, boy,
Yes.
they
You
be
be
killing
like,
me.
stop.
Right. Just stop
You
the
didn't get that.
lies.
You didn't get that body from being selective.
Right.
Like
You know what I'm
somebody,
saying?
Right.
You know.
But I was like, and so, but he was at the house when I was getting ready to cook, and so he was like, I don't eat fried chicken, I don't want none. I was like, just try a piece.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll give you a wing 'cause this is the smallest piece. And the way I cook chicken, I don't buy the single parts of the chicken. I will buy a whole chicken
cut it
and
up.
carve it.
Cut it out. Yeah.
And so that everybody, because some people like dark meat, some people like white meat. So I would
Man.
take the whole chicken and cut it up and fry it that way, and then I would take the bones. Before I had a dog, I would take the bones and make chicken stock out of it.
damn. Oh, repurposing and
Yes.
And so I'm frying chicken. We just sitting there talking, kikiing and stuff. And then I was like, okay, here's the piece. So he's standing up with the plate with the salsa, eating it. Can I get another piece, please?
No.
I was like, no, you fat bastard. You didn't eat fried
Yeah.
chicken.
Right.
All of a sudden.
Now you hungry.
Right.
Now you want some more. No, you
Please,
cannot.
sir. Right. Anywho.
But that's so funny though.
I know. I just can't wait to start cooking. I miss
I
cooking
am looking
so
forward
bad.
to
what's gonna be the first thing you make?
I don't know.
Oh,
Because I had already did a
Chipotle.
lasagna. Who
You
was
said
that?
Chipotle.
Oh no, that Thai curry chicken wrap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thai
Y'all look out for our
curry
video
chicken.
because he gonna be cooking on what you're cooking, and then we're gonna do
mukbang. Yeah.
Of us eating the food.
Yeah, you should invite me too.
Right. No.
So we can
Gary,
do like Sergi
no.
Bacchus.
You are very floppulous.
What?
See, we gonna be up there waiting on you to come.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna get cold.
Yeah.
And then we
Uh-huh.
ain't gonna be able to get the
Or he
food
won't
across.
even come at all.
Yeah.
And then won't answer his phone.
Right.
And then be like, hey, do y'all still?
Man.
No.
No, we been 8.
Yeah.
8 at 4 o'clock. You
My
it's 7.
phone be staying
Gary-
on silent.
Gary
you
is a
know?
flopper.
You know what? That's because you trying to. Let me stop.
What happened?
He know who to answer the phone for.
He said my phone stay on silent, and
He
we already
lying.
know the rules.
We already know he
Your
lying.
phone on silent all the time. You're hiding something. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on.
Right, moving on. So for the past few weeks, we had been talking about everybody else's business, everybody else's struggles, celebrities, politicians, social issues, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we figured that this let's take today out to just talk about our own struggles. I always tell people, don't sweep other people's porches if you ain't gonna sweep your own first.
Yeah.
So this week we was like, let's just focus this on ourselves. Tell y'all what our struggles have been since we've been living. We'll pick one and then scatter them on throughout the year.
Sprinkle them.
Right? Do the
I got a few
salt
struggles.
bag. So ladies first. I guess I'll go. I'm playing. LaPree, you want to take over? You want to start?
Yeah, sure. I will. So, this is one of those subjects that's always been one of those tearjerkers for me. But the biggest,
where the tissues?
I know. I'm gonna just have to pat with my fingers. But I guess the biggest struggle for me would be probably raising my son that is special needs. Now, if anybody know me, they know that I have 4 kids. I have 2 girls and then 2 boys. Well, my oldest boy was born with a brain deformity, and it's called and that's why he is special needs.
I just thought he was just. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm getting them mixed up.
You talking about Duka?
Yeah, I was
You
I
know,
thought
ain't
you
nothing
talking
wrong with
about
Duka.
He's so energetic.
You better get your.
You trying to
there
be
must
funny?
be something wrong
No,
with him.
I wasn't.
He just likes to eat. My baby be hungry.
No,
Yeah, he can eat 10 wings, but that's just him.
Girl, anybody can eat 10 wings.
But he's 11.
I mean, then he should be eating 11 wings.
Don't tell him that. You been cheating me this whole time, mama. But anyway, my oldest son, he's 12 years old. His name is Sean, and he was born with a brain deformity. And the name of the diagnosis is called schizencephaly.
Ooh.
And if you look it up, you won't see a lot about it because it's like, I think the doctor told me it's 1 in every 100,000. It's really, really rare that you will find a child with schizencephaly and the kind of schizencephaly that my son has. Most people just have it on one side of their brain, but my son has it on both sides of his brain.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's basically like his brain, instead of coming all the way out and filling up his, filling all the way out, it just didn't grow. The front parts of his brain didn't grow. And so, he was born like that. We don't know what's the cause. I've asked doctors, I've researched, and I cannot find anywhere where it says how it develops, or how it happens. So he was just born like that. I didn't know until after he was born, and so that's one of my I'll call a struggle, but it's really not a struggle because he's one of the easiest kids to raise out of all 4 of my kids. He's the easiest.
Oh, that's so fun.
He is. Because you just got to, change his diaper, feed him, and make sure he got whatever he want to watch on TV, and he's good.
You've ever had to use that for your other kids, when they're acting up? They be like, "Now look at you, over there acting up, and look at him."
Yeah, and I do it all the time. I'm like, y'all can walk, talk, move around, do what y'all want to do, and your brother can't. So y'all need to, whatever going on in your head, it might not be that bad. You know what I mean? There's always something worse. And I use that for myself too. When I be at work or I'm just out and about and I'm complaining about, somebody cutting me off, or, just basic little crazy stuff that we complain about every single day.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, I'm complaining about this, but my son can't even move like he want to move. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I've been told. Somebody always got it worse.
Somebody always has it worse. So I will say that when I first found out, and this was hard for me to say out loud at first, but I've made peace with it, so I can talk about it now. But when I first found out he had special needs, I blamed myself, and I was a little bit embarrassed because in the black, I had never been around anybody in my family or anybody outside of my family in my community that had he's clinically mental retarded, so a retarded child.
Yeah.
And
usually be people that's like, you retarded because you've been on drugs for so long.
right. It's be something that you did to yourself.
Yeah.
Or it's not. I seen retarded people, but they were not they were white or something else. They wasn't black, So when the doctor told me that his diagnosis and he would be mentally retarded his whole life, I was embarrassed. I think my first emotion was embarrassment, and then my second emotion was, what did I do? And then my third emotion is, what does his daddy do? What his daddy did, So I went through all these waves of emotions before, I could actually come to terms with it. And that first day I found out about it, I cried for I would say I cried for 2 weeks, constantly crying, up and down. 1 minute I cry, and then next minute I be good, next minute I'm crying again. And so it was really hard for me and his dad to come to terms with what had happened. And his dad, I think, was more impacted by it because that was his first son. Oh. And he looked forward to having, when they told us it was a boy, he jumped up and down like he had,
won the lottery.
Yeah, won the lottery. He was like, yeah, my boy. And so to find out that the boy that he had envisioned of having was going to be special was really traumatic for him. And it took him a little longer to come to terms with it than me. But like I said, he's a great child, and he did teach me. He's still teaching me what unconditional love is.
Yeah.
Because he can't ever say, "Mommy, I love you," but just when he looks at me, or when I'm doing something for him, whether it's bathing him or whatever, he has the biggest smile, and it's like the smallest things make him happy, and that's crazy to me because I could just turn on the TV and his favorite show on, and you would think that he won the lottery just by the response that he gives. Or when I come home from work, y'all, it's so cute. When I come home from work, I feel like Oprah because I walk in the door and he's like, "Yay!" He's like, "Ah!" He's all happy, and I'm like, "It's just little old mama," what I'm saying? But it's crazy, but. It used to be a struggle of mine, but it's not a struggle. I used to didn't talk about him a lot. People be like, "Oh, I thought you only had 3 kids." And when I first heard that, I felt bad. I was like, "Dang, that means I don't never talk about him." And I had to come to terms. I had to talk to myself. Like, do I never talk about my baby?
Yeah.
Do I never share pictures of him? Do I never take him anywhere for people not to know that I have 4 kids? Because I don't want nobody to think I'm embarrassed of him. But
so you do have 4 kids.
I do.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought like he was the 3rd kid.
No, he's the first. He's the first boy. He's the 3rd kid, but the first boy. I have 4, and then I got Duka, my little greedy boy. But anyway,
got a squad over there.
I got a little squad.
The starter team.
But yeah, so that would be my lifelong or my 12-year struggle for the last 12 years. But now recently, my oldest daughter is leaving the nest.
What?
Yeah, she is going off to college to university.
How old is she? 18?
She's 21.
Oh, man.
Wow.
And she'll be 22 in September.
You got a 21-year-old, LaPree? Man.
Yep.
You look good for your age.
What the hell? You know what I'm saying? I'll be a little... we talking about that. Anyway, I'm about to go into my routine, but I ain't going to do that right now. I drink water. And got the... Anyway.
Do that yoni steam.
You be steaming that yoni, huh?
You talking about my personal. You talking about my personal.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that on Pick a Struggle After Dark.
I said she look good, but I don't know what that look like. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
Nah. Sometimes it's the reflecting.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Straight up.
Let me ask somebody that know. Let me see. She's still on her. Anyway, my latest struggle is Pinky Pooh. She's going off to college.
Right. What college she going to?
She's going to Texas Tech.
I'm about to say, girl, narrow that down for me. Texas Tech. Where's that at?
I think it's in
Lubbock.
Oh, okay. What you going for?
Journalism.
Why so far for journalism?
My daughter has been trying to leave the nest since she was 17. So this is right up her alley because it's still in Texas, but it's far away, but it's not too far away. So.
Is it cheaper than UTA?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, UTA is. I've heard is an expensive college. I don't know why she wants to go so far away, but she's leaving on August the 15th. So.
So their school is like she's actually like physically going
Yes,
there?
she got an apartment. She got her two roommates and everything. She's paid her first month rent, her deposit.
She
bought
on
a
the
car.
road.
She bought a car last month.
Girl, that's
real.
a bucket.
Yes,
That is
it's
a
a bucket,
bucket.
but it's her bucket. And
Yeah.
she loved that little car. She bought her little steering wheel cover. So she leaving, y'all, and she been with me since I was 17.
Damn.
So I am. That's gonna be like
You
a
gonna
little
cry?
You gonna be crying
Yes,
like a mother.
I'm crying. I know.
She say
I
that
am.
now.
Boo.
Till that light bill come in, it's like, oh, it's a little cheaper this month.
Yeah.
Ever since she left.
Toilet paper lasts longer.
Right. For real, y'all ain't never lying.
Toilet
I'm
paper,
crying.
food, gas, water.
I know. My bills might get cheaper, but my baby gonna be gone, y'all. She like the kid's second mama. Cause when I wasn't there, she was there.
Right.
She used to walk around with a belt around her neck, whooping butt.
Man, ready.
She was whooping
Ready to
folks.
whoop.
She was ready. They be like, "You ain't that mama." I am. While mama ain't here.
Right.
Then bend over so I can whoop you.
So it's your fault.
What
Why
you
she
mean?
looks so elderly?
Dang.
Cause I see pictures of her and I was like, why she dressed so old? And it's like,
Also,
it's like clearly in her face and stuff, like, you know, she ain't old, but she wear clothes like she's just finna spend her day sitting on the porch, smoking cigarettes and talking about the kids in the streets.
my baby, she was like that as a little girl. When she was born, she was an old lady.
Oh Lord.
She used to sit on her chair with her feet crossed at the ankles, watching what's that show with Steve Harvey?
The Steve
Family
Harvey show?
Feud?
Oh, Family.
And she was 3.
Wait, he's been on Family Feud for that damn long?
He's been on Family. She was little when he was on there.
Oh my God, I
Yes,
didn't know
I
he was on there
remember.
for that long.
That girl has been old forever. It didn't just start. People be like, how old is she? I'll be like, 5. Yeah, she's 5. But anyway, so that's my latest struggle, my baby leaving. So if I'm crying that weekend, y'all console me.
Right.
Be nice to me.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
Don't do that.
I got to.
Don't do that. But anyway,
Let's
what's
do
your
fun.
struggle?
My struggle.
Struggle.
Let's do Gary.
We
'cause
gotta
he,
get into Gary.
He the
Yeah.
one who said
Gary,
he
what's
just,
your struggle?
Man, really, I've been struggling with, time and priorities. As Dre was saying earlier, man, my
You're
commitments, and
floppulous.
my time. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm like a go get it done type of person, and where it becomes a problem is I sign up. I spread myself too thin, basically. Why you? I can see you looking at the camera, bro. I just be spreading myself too thin, really. You know what I'm saying? Like I commit myself to too many things at once.
Why?
Because I want to be in it all. It's so much to be done, so much to do, so much to learn. And I still see you looking at this camera.
Because I still don't see why.
But I struggle with organization. Yeah, that's what it is. Organization.
And time management.
I need an assistant. Yeah.
No.
Time management.
You
So do you have a problem with saying no, Gary? Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, you got to come out
See,
of
I
that.
couldn't even say no right there. No.
You got to come out of that.
Yeah, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like one person be like, hey, can you come through and do this? I'll be like, yeah. And then another person be like, hey, let's go do this. And I'll be like, bet. And then another person be like, hey, remember we were supposed to go do that? And I'll be like, for sure. And then by the time I look up, it's time to do all 3 at the same time, And I'm like,
wow.
oh, dang.
So you overbooking yourself.
Yeah, yeah. But it's for a good cause, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what you working towards? You say it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
What is you working towards?
Well, right now, I don't have a house, and I would like to I'm trying to boost my credit to get a house.
You trying to rent a house or buy a house?
Buy a house, like have it like in my name and
Qualify.
Your credit score. That's what's
your
fun.
credit better than that?
I got 640, I think.
That's
good
what's
for
up.
you.
Go
Good
ahead,
for you.
man.
Oh, white is right headed. No, that's what's up.
Wait, I'm in the 6s too, though. Dang. I might not be 640, but I'm in the 6s.
Yeah.
Dang, I
Maybe
want
the
to be like
lowest
y'all
6s.
when I grow up. Nah, a couple years ago.
Wait, what?
My credit was in like the 4s. You know what
The
I'm saying?
4s, so you didn't pay nobody.
Or maybe he
Man.
just didn't have. He doesn't have any established credit.
That could be what it is.
That's
Is it
what
that
it
you don't
is.
have the credit, or you just don't pay your bills.
Yeah, because sometimes people say no credit is the same as bad credit.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Yeah, like I didn't have anything, and then I got this car like through a car lot, and they like report to the credit bureau, and that's what boosted it up to 540. You know,
Oh,
so
okay.
Oh, that's
I'm
So
in the
you
right
working
direction.
on it?
You know, heck yeah, I'm trying. I'm
Oh,
trying.
and y'all, if y'all didn't know, I heard about a program that you have to sign up for, but it's for when you pay rent. They'll start reporting the rent because you know.
A
before-
friend just told me about
Yeah,
that. He had
they
got
were.
an apartment and told me about that.
But if you
Kevin was telling me
okay,
about that.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty.
That
good.
It reports to
bastard.
the credit union. I mean, it reports to the credit bureau. So, you know, because I always felt like rent should go on there. If you paying rent every month,
Anything you
Yeah.
pay should go on there.
Because if you don't pay, they go on your record. You know what I'm
Amen.
saying? That's real rap. But that's what really my struggle is: time management, organization.
And
what else?
learning
Jay?
how to commit.
no, he
To-
has no problem with committing. He just don't come.
What?
No, he'll say all day, yeah, I'll be there. But that don't mean he gonna come.
Oh, okay. Because me and Bubble Show was looking for you the other day.
Man,
Well, he
how late
was and
y'all,
I
how
was.
late was y'all up there?
We left like at midnight.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess that was my fault for not communicating. Because by the time I left here, it was like 9 something. I was like, I know they still not up there.
Because I had
y'all was at?
because I did text you. You want me to put? I got some
Where was
receipts.
y'all at?
Yeah.
So Bubba's the one who did our tattoos.
Yes.
And he blah, blah,
Bought a
blah.
space.
He got a spot and he's building his own shop
we
over there
renovating
off
it.
of Pioneer,
Yeah.
in between Fielder and Bowen,
Up
Like,
the street from the
next to
neighborhood
Lisa's
Walmart.
Chicken.
Okay. okay.
Across
Shut
the
it up.
street from Walmart.
So did he have a grand opening or something?
No, he's still
Not
like
yet.
painting and all that other stuff.
Oh, okay.
And so I pulled up on him because every time I tell him, I was like, call me and let me know when you're going to be up there.
Yeah.
And they don't.
Right.
So I was like, okay, then I'll just pull up there. And I was doing laundry down the street, and I was like, let me just see if they over there. And they were.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gary said, I'm going to go do something, and then I'll be right back. Never showed up. And I text you at 10:45 about where you was at.
My phone would be dead by then.
Uh-huh.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Uh-huh.
It might be on
Alright.
solid by then.
But see, man, you know, I want as long as y'all know my heart is in the right place. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we'll go with that.
I'll be there in spirit.
The hell? Spirits don't paint walls.
Spirits don't pay no bills. Anywho, Gary, we gonna need you to say no to some stuff and actually be like,
I got something to do, so give me a
can't do it.
minute.
And I started my own business, which has been booming a lot more than I thought it would, which is so cool.
Yeah,
you know
because it's
what I'm
so
saying?
damn hot. Don't nobody want to cut their own grass.
Yeah, hey, right? And it's dope because man, this is, you know, definitely it's been amazing for my company. I've been able to already invest into it. I've got a couple investors already, and I'm looking into like bigger contract bids.
Well,
you
make
know.
sure you pray for
Okay.
rain because with this heat.
Nah,
But he
nah,
can't
I don't
cut
want
no
it to
grass
rain.
in
You know what I
rain.
mean?
No,
I-
but the rain helps the grass grow, so I mean he can cut more
Cut more
lawns.
grass.
yeah, that makes
Now,
sense.
do you
That
have a
makes
ride mower or you use a push mower?
I have a riding mower, but I haven't had any like need for it yet because I've just been doing residential right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm in talks to
Well,
get
them
some,
big enough residentials because I done seen some residentials and they be hiding in Arlington.
Yeah.
Those big houses with all
be
the.
like, "Dang."
Heck yeah,
Like,
heck
where does this
yeah.
come from?
Yeah, but y'all keep y'all fingers crossed. You know, I've been talking with city council and everything. I'm
I
trying
got
to
my
get
ankles crossed. That's
trying to
good
get a
enough.
contract bid. You know, the city. That way, you know.
Oh,
bigger-
yeah?
Yeah, bigger contracts, bigger money. I'll be able to hire people. You know, be able to put my
Yeah.
people on. That's that's one of the main goals right there. To be able
Right.
to hire my
Okay,
people.
I better not see no white man in there.
Nah,
Now, you gotta have
heck
one.
Nah.
One got to infiltrate the business. You got to make sure that he's there.
If you get a white man, he better be doing the books.
Y'all gonna say he'll be my bookie, my accountant, or something like that.
Don't
but
do that, y'all.
What?
Black people can do bugs.
I know, but child, sometimes the
don't all
Jews do it
steal.
better.
They don't all steal. Come on.
no, I'm not saying
I'm
it's like
saying
black
no,
people
not
don't
stealing.
steal.
I'm talking about they do it better.
Well, make the black person learn how to do it better. True, we got to be competitive on all levels.
But like to be able to, like get into a position where I can actually hire people and give opportunity to other people to make money, that that'd be amazing.
Hallelujah.
There you go. I'm for it.
You
I'm
started
all for it.
somewhere.
I'm all for it.
Heck yeah, yeah. So if y'all know anybody who got houses or need some landscape done, Young and Son Lawn Care, check it out.
Yeah, tell the camera. I mean, tell Facebook because I sure
Young
don't know.
and Son Lawn Care on Facebook. Check it out. Landscaping, tree removal, shrubs, bushes, edging, trimming.
And you owe me $20 for this plug you just did. So we're doing no more free
Heck
promotions.
yeah. Man, I done put it on the live and everything. Nah, I'm kidding.
What?
Yeah, I put my logo up on the screen.
On our screen?
He part of the show.
This is a Gary show. Nah, I'm kidding.
I didn't tell you the other day because he had been MIA, and this fool gonna say y'all trying. I was like, you got one more shot. He's like, y'all trying to David Ruffin me?
Straight up.
I was like,
trying to
You
get
about
me
to
out.
get voted out.
Trying to get me out. Nah, Pre, I'm telling you, he sent me this message like we were breaking up and all that. Like, he was like, listen, you ain't gotta lie to me no more, okay? I know the truth. I know what's really going on.
I was doing him like
ain't
the way
gotta-
Beyonce did Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Like we can send your luggage.
Right.
know
You
what
can
I'm
just
saying?
catch the flight. You just catch the flight on.
We like,
We can
listen,
get-
don't waste my time
We'll
no more.
send your luggage on.
Like that
Lepre.
did Bobby Brown.
Man. I'm talking about, just lose my number, okay?
Dang. He was mad.
I was like,
Oh, don't text me, don't call me, don't FaceTime me, don't send me no SOS, no picture, no nothing. Lose my number.
I'm like, man. Then went all on Facebook, like, light skin's always lying. And I'm like, dang.
Oh my God! I had a friend. He was like, he was like, describe cancers in 3 letters.
Yeah.
I know in 3 words. I said, crybaby ass.
Oh, I thought you were going to say light skinned dude. Oh, Gary said, you know what? Let me step up. Before he gets shipped out.
I am a stereotypical light skin, not gonna lie. I am.
Cancer, light skin, all that. All them
Yeah.
stereotypes.
Yeah, you
he
are like
is
the
that.
epitome of a light skinned man.
The poster child.
Emotionally, physically, no.
They gonna put your picture up there when they say emotional mean. Gary
Oh,
gonna be
my
up there
God.
like this.
Yeah. Well, it's really because I'm like a Cancer Leo, so like my whole life I've been torn. Really.
Which one is Leo?
Because my birthday's July 21st, and Leo
so you on the
starts at
cusp.
22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
so
thought
You
you
on the cusp.
on the cusp.
So it's just been a battle my whole life, guys.
Right. Just like when I met her, you didn't tell me happy birthday. I'm like, well, if you remember, I text you 2 a.m. on the day of your birthday.
When was his birthday?
The 21st.
July 21st.
Oh, happy
5 days
belated
ago.
birthday. I'm sorry.
And I was like,
Thank you.
I was like,
But Facebook didn't
It
even
was
tell
Tuesday.
me.
girl, cause it ain't
It was
important.
Tuesday.
Facebook didn't tell me.
Whatever.
Facebook, you supposed to tell me so I can keep up with folks' birthday.
Facebook got other problems.
Yo, I ain't
They
gonna lie,
got stuff to
Facebook
do.
done saved me a couple times with that birthday notification.
Okay.
For real. I click on it, I'll be like, oh shoot, it is your birthday today. Man.
I don't even be caring because I'm like, because if it's most of the time I'll just block it off. I'll wait till somebody. It'll be days later. It was like, thanks for the birthday wish. I was like, happy belated birthday.
Right.
Like,
Like I don't
What's
pay
your
attention
sign?
to Scorpio.
Yeah, Scorpio,
Oh,
you
man.
know this.
man.
We the water trio up in here.
Right.
Man.
Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer.
Hey.
Anywho,
Oh,
so what's going on with you
with
in your
me,
struggle?
child. Ooh,
Pick one
the
now.
only one. Shut up. Excuse you.
Pick one.
No, I've been struggling. Well, for the past, I want to say for the past 10 years, been struggling with my weight.
Okay.
And I kind of, have I gotten over it? Well, hell, obviously, because I'm still the same size. But no, like what had happened was, like after leaving Arkansas, then coming to move here, I started working and going to school. So I was like, I'm just going to have to eat something. Or I will go hours without eating and then like binge eat because I'd be doing so much stuff. And then next thing I know, child, I had gained like 100 pounds.
Wow.
And I was like, and then I didn't realize till somebody took a picture of me and I was like, who dare? Girl, erase that. Erase
Right.
that. We're not putting that on Facebook. But I was at like 225 when I graduated. And then next thing I know, I was like over 300 and something.
Right, right.
And then like a few weeks ago, I was like at 390. And then now I'm at like 370.
Okay.
So I'm
Congratulations.
doing good
Right.
so far. But I've been doing it a whole bunch of times where like I would lose a little, then I end up gaining a lot, and then lose a little. It kept
It was
go
fluctuating.
up and down.
Right.
And so a few weeks ago, I had did a liquid diet. Oh my God,
How was that?
it was horrible. Like I had did it for like 4 days. My goal was to do it for like at least a month,
Yeah.
but I just couldn't do it.
You was hungry?
No, wasn't even hungry.
What was it?
I missed chewing.
I've heard that.
Because I would chew my soups like I ain't have any teeth.
Right.
I'm in the bed watching Law and Order. Like I know there's a salad piece. I know I left a potato or
something.
celery in here.
So you just miss chewing.
Right? I
Right.
miss chewing, but in those 4 days, I had dropped like 10 pounds.
Right.
Like easily. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to try to get back into it. But since I was buying skillets and shit, I was buying skillets and stuff. I was
Right.
like, I'm just gonna have to count my calories and just do it that way.
Right. Right.
But who that liquid diet? I had made like everything that I was cooking. It was all vegetables and stuff. I had even made my own vegetable broth, which was so damn good.
Oh, I love broth.
I had the house smelling so good.
Right.
And so good to where these Jehovah Witnesses, they knocked on the door like, "What do y'all want?" What? Oh, we would, here's the pamphlet. I already know Jesus. I'm good. And then she like, "What are you cooking?" I was like, "Water." Bye. She's like, "It smells so good in there. Thank you, but bye."
Right.
Close the door. But so everything that I was cooking, and I would just put it in my blender and just blend it up, and then make green smoothies and all that other stuff.
Ooh.
And then soy milk.
Yeah.
Soy milk is so good.
I didn't know that.
Plain soy milk is so freaking good. So I don't even buy regular milk anymore.
I like that
Right.
chocolate almond breeze milk. But yeah, back
That's
to what
okay.
you were saying.
Oh, I never had chocolate
okay.
almond breeze.
No, that's
Yes.
actually okay.
But almond milk is good too.
Almond milk is good.
But
So
for
good.
some reason, it was like almond milk. Like, like I have to have unsweet with vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but plain soy milk is good.
right with no
Really?
flavor in it.
Nothing at all in it.
But I heard like too much soy is bad for you, especially men.
I heard that too.
Especially
Yeah.
men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like it has you probably don't care, but it like it gives us man boobs, and it like raises
I already got those.
like our estrogen or testosterone. It does something with that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's the estrogen
It's
because
got to be the estrogen
Yeah.
because testosterone y'all need.
yeah,
So it's got to be the estrogen,
right.
which you don't need. Which
Well,
is
I
the female
already got
hormone.
these from like drinking cow milk, so
Right.
I'm pretty sure soy milk can't do nothing worse than this. But I would put those in my soups to make them like extra creamy, and then
Yeah.
when I came off the liquid, I'll eat some cereal and use like regular soy milk, and it tasted so good.
Ooh, I might have to try that.
Right, so I was like, no more
milk.
dairy products, no more cow milk for me.
We don't need to be drinking cow milk anyway.
No,
It's made for cows. It ain't made for us.
Mm-mm. I don't know why we started doing that.
It was for the. I seen a little something about it. It was for the farmers for more money and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. It was all about money, which everything is. The bottom line is
Right.
money. So
But we were told, well, it wasn't until I had got older, we were told, after your after like a baby's like 2 or 3 is like, ain't no need for them to be drinking milk.
not even people period shouldn't be drinking milk.
No.
Not cow milk.
Yeah.
If we're gonna drink anything, it should be like almond
The
milk
almond or the soy
a nut milk
milk.
or soy milk or mother's milk. Women,
Yeah.
But people shouldn't be consuming animal milk. That's what I've
Yeah.
always heard or whatever. Goat's
'Cause
milk
they-
I've heard is not bad. But
Who milk?
Goat milk.
Oh,
But I
goat
would
milk.
never do it.
I've never had it.
I would never do it.
It's
So let me
just something
ask you.
about goat.
Just because they look nasty and they smell like
Right.
something. Anyway. Billy Ghost Griff. Let me ask you, why Why was your weight an issue? Because I've always kind of been like a proud plus size
Yeah.
person.
Well, see, because I was never always plus size.
You said that like I've always been. Because first of all, back in the day.
Well, I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Because you was asking me. You
Well.
asking me, and I'm telling you.
Oh. Go ahead.
Okay. Like when I was a kid, I was skinny, and then when I got into like middle school or maybe late elementary, I was chunky.
Yeah.
Not like
You was
out of
kinda like
breath
solid.
fit. Yeah.
You solid. Yeah,
To where
filled out.
Right, to where dad is like, you need to play football or something.
Right.
Type of chunkiness. And then it wasn't until I want to say like my sophomore year I had picked up a couple of pounds.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I got into then my senior year, that's when I was like, okay, I'm good right here.
Right.
And then next thing you know, I just ballooned up.
Well, you know they say when you go to college you get that freshman 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was normal
Girl,
for you to gain
I got
weight
a
in
freshman
college.
100.
Well,
Cause
not saying it's normal for you to gain weight in college though, because you not getting no home cooked meals. You know what I'm saying? You just eating whatever. You eating on the run. You eating on the fly. So.
Yeah, because in my high school, I was always doing something.
Yeah.
To where I guess really didn't have time to eat. Because I had a full schedule in high school, and then I was doing Key Club after school.
Key Club, y'all make keys?
No.
What's that?
You were in Key Club.
What's Key Club?
Yes, I was in Key Club. Key Club, it was like a
It was the group of snitches.
Excuse you?
The group of snitches.
No, excuse you?
Like the hall monitors?
Yeah, they the
No,
hall
we weren't hall
monitors.
monitors. What
Student
my
body
Key Club
president.
would do, we were, it's still for Kiwanians educating youth. It was like a youth program.
Okay.
For kids to volunteer in.
So you wouldn't tell no folks?
No.
Oh.
What we were
Where
doing.
you get that from?
Because
Man, the people in my Key Club, they was them do-gooders, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you're not supposed to be doing that. Hey, you should be in class.
Oh, no. I ain't had time to tell people that because I was in class. And see, I told you, this is what I looked when I was in high school, when I graduated.
So that's
Put
you
to
in
the
senior
camera.
year.
Yeah.
Put it up to the camera.
To the camera.
That's senior year.
A little closer.
Oh, child. Jesus.
Look at senior year, Dre, looking like a little baby.
Right? That's when I went to my prom. My
Okay.
little sister. I was 230.
And you
Let me
don't even
see.
look it. You don't even look like you was 230 on that picture. You look like you was actually like 15. You look really young on that picture. You don't look 18 or 17.
Yeah. and then when we Lord Gary, jeez, knocking cameras down.
Okay.
And then so I would do Key Club, was doing school, and then after school, me and my best friend, we would just go around there and walk around the hood all day until it was nighttime, and then it's time for us to go to bed.
Go to bed, right.
And our diet was noodles and hot chips.
See, that's where the weight comes from. Eating all that crazy stuff.
But we was walking, so it was like, it really wasn't that bad. And then, but when I got here, it was like, okay, let me get a number 2.
Right.
And then here, you couldn't walk nowhere. When I moved here, it was like everywhere you needed to go, you had to have a car.
Yeah.
But back home in Arkansas, it was like either we rode the bus or we would walk because it was right down the street.
Right.
But here, no.
So your weight came from just eating bad and
Eating
being
bad
in college.
and not being as
active, right?
as I used to be.
So, what is it that is it like a personal thing for you to want to be smaller? It doesn't have anything to do with society, media.
Oh
that?
no,
Okay.
that don't help. But ultimately, I be looking at myself because I don't look at other people and be like, I want to look like them.
Right.
I'm looking at picture. You see how quickly I pulled that picture up.
Right. You like, this is what I had. This is what I had, y'all.
Right. And so I look at myself like I got to get back to that.
Get back to that, yeah.
Yeah. because I liked it.
Yeah.
But it was funny. Well, I like it now, but back when I was that size, I was like, I got to lose some more
You
weight.
thought you was fat then?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like, we don't be realizing.
Until it's gone.
Until it's gone.
You don't miss the water till the well run dry.
I know. I looked at some older pictures of myself. I was like, dang.
I was fine.
I thought I was fat then. But she was alright. But I can honestly say that I just recently, like I was saying, the last few years, embraced my plus sizeness.
Yeah.
Because at first, growing up, for me, back in the 90s, it wasn't a thing to be plus size. You got to be skinny.
Hell, it still ain't a thing now.
But we kind of making our mark now. We kind of picking up stride. What you mean where?
Lizzo is about the only one.
Everywhere. No, plus size women are not. We not losing out on nothing. No, I don't never not get a date.
Oh, see, I never had that issue.
Okay, so
I never had that issue. Yeah. Well, okay, because I'm thinking you talking about like in the media, like
you know what? The media is whitewashed.
It's
so
being
I don't
popularized to be heavy.
I guess for me, I don't think about it for media because they gotta look a certain way. They got this certain image.
Yeah.
But in real life,
yeah,
I ain't having no issues.
Yeah, because I remember.
Because I know you not either.
Yeah, like the friend I told you that didn't like fried chicken.
Right.
He used to live through me because I was telling him stories like what I did last night and a couple of nights before, and he was like, "How do you get?" He was like, where did all that confidence come from?
I be asking you that too.
It fell from the sky and just landed on me. Nah, I picked it up. Like,
right. Oh, this looks cool.
Right. Let me wear it.
Right.
That's what it was. So because he was big.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like as confident. And so he's as far as I know, he's still a virgin. He's in his 30s.
Ooh.
So,
oh baby, and you know what, y'all? It's different levels to big, and I ain't saying
it is,
but it's different levels to big because you got some people that carry their weight a different way.
Yeah,
you be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? This person over here looks like they that weight, but y'all could be the same weight, and it depends on height and all that. But
well, see, he's tall.
So
he's like 6 feet.
Tall and big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, well, child, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I really can't. I can't share it because I don't know.
Right.
I was like, I've always been like this. Or, well, especially when I started having sex, I've always had that confidence.
Right.
So it was like it didn't matter what size I was. If I wanted to go out and get something, I can go out and get it if I wanted it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Like for real though, because you know what I'm saying. We don't. I learned something a long time ago. Well, I ain't gonna say a long time, a few years ago, that when you get like when people don't reject you, you just get repelled, and I feel like that's God's way of saying, you know what, this person not the right person for you.
Right.
So, but
well, I guess God was blinking when I was doing mine because everybody.
You know what? You shared something the other day that made me laugh. You was like, "Dang, I've been my whole life. Somebody was telling me that I was ugly. I've been told I was ugly, but it's weird that when I'm an adult, people are actually attracted to me."
Yeah,
and there was something along those lines.
Yeah. Because that was my mama.
That's crazy.
That was my mama. My mama used to always call me fat.
Really?
Always call me fat. Even when I was at that side, she was like, and then we'll be swimming, boy, you like a whale. Like she used to say stuff like that. But I was still out there getting it, and then when I got older,
yeah,
it was just it was coming out of my hair,
right?
And I was like, how in the hell? Or even with kids in some schools, they'll talk about me, try to point stuff out and make fun of it. And I was like, I just got some last night, so I don't know why. I don't know why you feeling a certain type of way about me,
right? And it usually be somebody who actually like you.
Or be ones that be really ugly.
Yeah, and they don't have nothing else to talk about.
Right. Like, oh my God, like this one dude, he had came in the class and I was drunk. And
we in college or high school?
High school.
Oh.
And he was like, he had it was something like a big old scratch on his face. And I was like, ugh. Like, what happened to you? And he was like, well, at least my lips ain't ashy. I was like, well, I can lick my lips.
Right.
And get rid of that, but you can't get rid of that ugliness that's going across your face.
Real quick, because I know we're getting to the end of it.
Right.
Let me ask Gary. Gary, have you ever had an issue with your appearance?
With my appearance?
Yes.
Yeah,
like,
because you
whether-
was a chunky butt.
Whether it be like you being overweight or
Man, yeah, 'cause
He was so chunky and goofy. I scrolled through his Facebook.
man, like yeah, I've always been the short fat kid. You know what I'm saying?
Aw.
Like growing up, in
Gary.
every class, every year, I was always the short fat kid. Heck, yeah. But then it got to a point where I'm like, I'm short and fat, but I'm still getting girlfriends, I'm still getting money, I'm still doing this and that. So what am I really upset about? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I can get as many good-looking girls looking like this as the good-looking kid in my class,
Right. So, I mean, at the end of the day, really, I guess that just goes to show you that our perception of us really don't matter.
Yeah, because
It really depends
everyone is
on
ugly to somebody.
somebody.
Plus,
yeah.
they say, like, I read something, it was like you're actually like 5 times uglier than you see yourself. Did you?
What-
did you read that?
Wait, that didn't help.
That what? No.
Yeah, I
You
read that
actually,
somewhere,
you
yeah.
actually 5 times uglier.
Yeah, like
than you actually see yourself.
Yeah, you see yourself as more attractive. Yeah. than-
No, you're supposed to.
No, I was the opposite.
I feel like people see you differently than we see ourselves.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, like you uglier now. I feel like you just
Yeah.
you don't see the
Like
certain beauties.
Like when I told you about the weight, I didn't feel like I had gained weight.
Right.
It wasn't until I started comparing the pictures, I was like, oh, damn, I did. I done got big.
Yo, for real. Like now, like yeah, like how, like what I weigh now and how I look now, and like to what I used to look like. Like for my birthday a couple days ago, my uncle posted a picture of me from like 10 years ago, and I'm like, bruh, I look like a fat Mexican girl. Like I had no beard.
Is that was the one with the 2 tall dudes standing next to you? Was it that picture?
Nah. Those
Oh.
are actually the founders of Ebony Magazine.
Oh.
Yeah, so shout out to them, yeah, because I know people in high places. Nah, but yeah, man.
First of all, Ebony ain't even
Stunt.
owned by
Stunt.
black people anymore. So,
Stun.
Man.
Go ahead, finish. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
the founders,
finish your point.
But
finish
yeah,
your point.
I think I still do have,
Fat Mexican girl.
some issues with my body appearance, but it's obviously like not bad enough for me to do something about it. So
Yeah.
I think we're good.
I can tell because when we was at the shop, he all in the mirror in his shacks.
So he must think he look good. So
He all in the mirror in his shacks going.
Yeah,
Really,
like I'm one
Gary?
of them people now. Like heck yeah.
I'm like,
so somebody done did something to him, blew his little head up or whatever. I see what this
both
is
of
going.
them.
That ain't none of my business.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's time to go.
It is time to go.
Damn.
Okay,
Right.
Steve Mills said, child, you've always been beautiful. I believe that's for you, Dre.
Oh, that's Stephen Mills. He was my Key Club instructor.
And why Gary up here talking about the Key Club? Don't get him, Steve. Don't get him.
And I love because Steve Mills he was a queen
Really?
back in the day. Back when I
Okay.
was in high school, he was a queen, and we was like, me and my friend Monique was like, is he? Is he? Until one day it was raining, he had this big ass rainbow umbrella.
Yeah.
Girl, yeah.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. But let's
Well,
go.
hey, Steve.
Right.
Thanks for watching.
Right. Thank y'all for listening.
And
Thank
shout
y'all
out
for watching.
to Maria and Vaughn and Rail and also Sloan. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes, and Mr. Gary.
yeah. We back.
Anywho.
yeah.
Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Check us out on YouTube under Pick a Struggle. And that's it. That's all we got. Ain't got no more. We'll catch y'all next week at 5 p.m. sharp.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate the support, the love, and y'all have a great week. We'll see y'all next Sunday.
Right.
All right, bye.
Today's segment is pretty much talking about pick a struggle.